the team's advantage? That's gonna be the question.
Let's wait and see. He's going to need to do a little bit more on that side. Let's wait on that. Look at that. He's going to be targeted. Three members of the army puts him on air. The Blades of Justice are trying to come in for the flag, trying to help him out. He's been taken
He
extremely low.
survived.
The kitty bombs come in, and it's going to be the Dahlia, the one that is going to fall. He survived, but Shuai is going to fall.
And the reason why Shuai fell is because he's trying to refresh the ulti for Zoe, trying to save him, but Shuai was sacrificed in this kind of team fight.
Well,
But-
his job is to be sacrificed right over there. That Dahlia's job is very simple. You come in, give me one more ulti, and if I get in trouble, get me out of jail.
But I mean, like, that's the problem for AG to solve right now, because the whole point about this composition is to pushing forward. But as we can see, both side lane, they're only making the tower trade, so it's definitely acceptable on the side of Wolves.
For Wolves, it's going to be a good trade, right?
Yeah.
For the other side, AG is going to have to try to do something about it. As time passes right now, and Zoe's power spikes might not be what it is right now. Who's going to have to take the baton over there from this side of AG?
I would say Fuzi need to do some initiation, right? They definitely need to do some initiation. If Ren locked whether Sakura or Track or Juan, each one of them, whether he's locked them up, the burst of damage is totally enough for them to do an insta-kill.
There are so many just options for him to lock in, right?
But not Pound.
Anyone but Punk.
But Pound.
I'll send him a message and let him know.
Because the item that Pound is building right now, he allowing him to absorb more magical damage that dealt by Shun, which is already beat in his power spike. So that's the problem. Ran need to look up any one of his enemies except Pound.
Just wait and see. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. You can see one of the good things about having the Shoyue is that he can use his abilities to lift down the marks.
Yes.
And those marks are going to provide vision to all your team. He can just move those marks around and put them in the very difficult places. You can see one right up here in the blue buff, you can see one on the TP tunnel, and you can see one more right very close to the red buff area.
And with the help of one's pick, the Zuli pick, allowing Wolves to get a full vision control right now.
Let's wait and see what's going to happen right over there with that. The red buff, one more time, is going to be for Zoe.
The cat fall!
Wow, can the snipe finish the deal? It's too far away.
It's too far away, but nice try by one. He's really active, to be honest, tonight. 10 minutes mark again.
10 minutes mark, they want to
Ran,
start this
ready,
siren.
but he
Wants to jump
locked
in.
down.
Zoe comes in, he uses his ulti, he does not lock onto anyone. AG's right now a little bit too low.
Ooh,
Look at
got
that.
it.
Sean comes in from the flag, he's dealing so much damage. One is gonna have to proc his passive to stay alive. Pang tanking in, he tried to get someone, but no one is the target right now.
It's a skill trade. It's a skill trade, but allowing Wolves to have the chance to take this Tyrant. But AG, Zoe carrying double buff, he don't want let the Tyrant just slip away from their fingers.
We're gonna have to let that Tyrant go, and then it's gonna be Wolves the one that they make the decision. Trade, instead of just finding that Tyrant over there, let's go in for the Overlord.
But AG know that they're doing so. They're trying to force them back.
The flash
The
comes in!
silhouette.
The purple army comes in, he doesn't have his passive, he's gonna be an easy target, he's going to fall. That's gonna be the first kill over there going for AG.
Nice try by Ren. Comboed with his flash in and just bound one Suli. Actually, I'm almost gonna criticize his first ulti around that camp, because we mentioned about the least man he wants to bound is Palm. But this time with a flash, let's try.
Now there comes in, the flash comes, and it's going to be them trying to take vengeance onto Tim. Ran tries to run away, and right now he wants to come back. It's going to be AG coming in from behind. It's going to be Track, the one that is going to be targeted. Track is going to be found
It is
away.
very Palm!
1 against 5. What can you do in there? Can you jump the all in? It's not going to be enough. The kitty bombs are going to chip away from HP, but Hank is going to be far away from survival.
Ooh, what a decision! I would say it was quite quite vulnerable. It's not an end. It's not end right now. I mean, I feel like wolves, they're just being so scrappy, right? They're trying to make something happen upon Ran since his ulti was wasted, and they found a nice chance. But the problem is that the burst out damage is not enough, and that's the problem with Shoryue this hero.
Yeah, the problem right now is that the cat boom, his kitty bombs right now are not that painful.
Yes.
He still needs a little bit more time for those kitty bombs to be really on. Right now, in this moment, the AoE coming in from him might not be that critical.
They bump to each other. Zoe passive been triggered, Shen ulti triggering, and also they're doubting amount of damage upon wolves and forcing them to retreat. Still, we need to put Ran under the spotlight. The food's ulti. The pick, the target matters a lot.
Let's wait and see what is happening in there. AG kiting around. They come in.
Coming
Their
in.
ult is going to find Kong. He's going to be the safest smite. It's going to lock him there fast. They're all in. He's taking too much damage. Coming in from 5 members from AG. Nothing he could have done in there. And now the turret is going to fall as well.
I mean, like Macho is trying to do a solo, he's trying to get a kill, but he only takes that down. He also sacrificed himself, so it's gonna be a 2-1 trade on favor of AG.
Machado coming in, trying to save a little bit of his glory. He tried to take on a 1v1. It was not useful enough. The minions are extremely healthy. The turret is going to easily fall. It's going to be only one more line of turrets on the Clash lane.
I mean, as we can see on the map, how long did it take on the side of AG to take Pound down, right? It cost like a century. I mean, like Pawn, he used himself tankiness, actually buying a lot of time for his team. But the problem is that there's no setting for track, right?
Of course.
With that low health, there's no more damage coming from the side of the Wolves.
So at the end of the day, like Punk is just tanking in so much of these damage for no reason.
Yes.
Like there's no reason right behind all of that more than just trying not to die so quickly.
Yes.
Well, this is bad news for them because right now the 4,000 goal advantage coming in from AG seems to be a little bit too lethal for them.
But Track having a really nice position. He's trying to target in at this Ran. Ran fighting a little bit more, and Emo with this red buff trying to chase them down. And Pan on the run, Sakura on the run. Everyone just retreat a little bit, but the minions are on their way in favor of AG.
The super minions are going to be an easy target over here. They're going to be a very tough test over here coming in for
They're
the
coming
Wolves.
back. They
What
are
can
coming
they
back.
do? Look at that. Sakura coming in from behind. He has eyes on the backtrack, but it's not going to be enough. One is going to fall. Right now they're going to lose one of their shields. Sakura is on the run because he has nothing. That's going to be the one. So one can try to steal some damage in there. It's going to be lethal. Nothing that he can do.
And the minions!
It's
The
a 2-0
minions!
trade.
The minions are already on their way. I would say this kind of decision is another bold choice made by Wolves because all gamer, they are ready to do the initiate, and also Chakshu's positioning, his ulti is devastating.
It is really hard right now. The Blades of Justice come in. The target is going to be Track. Track being taken
Back.
low. Super minions come in. They're already on the crystal. And then it's going to have to be the Wolves trying to clean the way with their life.
There's still minions surviving, but seeing Sule come back to life. AG slow down a little bit more because they know that they already got the advantage for game 3. They're waiting for the next minions, and they're heading to the crystal.
They're heading to the crystal. They want this to be the last push.
Coming in.
This match coming in. It's going to be on to one. One cannot get out of there. He does have to spot it. But the target was Track. Track falls. The crystal's going to follow. AG takes us 2-1 advantage for them.
Take their enemies down one by one with full of patience, with excellent execution. They won themselves another victory.
Congratulations to AG in what seems to be a game for them and it was too much for Wolves. They were unable to do anything against that Yanjin and that Dolia.
Yes, we mentioned about how OP it is in the current patch for Young Jin. Not been mentioned to his paired up with this Dolia, right? The double ulti allowing Zoe to be so powerful in the mid game, and also Chekshun's position, his Jun using his ulti being so devastating. The reason why the damage is not enough coming from Wolf's composition is all because the double backliners are always in low health, which was caused by Jin's ulti.
I think that since the trunk just came into the meta right over here in this KPL 2025 Grand Finals, it has just been that. It's just been being at the back line, use your ulti, and then just immediately just force them in the direction that you want them to go.
Yes.
It's just that it's not even a matter of you dealing so much damage that you can take the kill. It's just using that as just forcing them in the direction where your teammates are already expecting you to go.
Yes, and you can see like a great execution that AG has. We mentioned that the Dolia composition is really, really like it's in their comfort zone. I would say it's in their comfort zone during the past 2 years because Youngjin is like the third or fourth hero that they use to pair it up with the Dolia. So I would say Dolia is definitely the key hero on the side of AG. They used to play Yuan with Dolia, play Jun with Dolia, play a lot of different heroes with this Dolia pick, so they are quite familiar with this kind of like double ulti power.
It is Shuai's main hero, right?
It is.
And if it is Shuai's main hero and Shuai being such a top player in the last 2 years, you gotta understand the career from Shuai here on KPL. Since he made his debut, he has never missed a final. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
He comes in every single tournament that he has participated in his KPL career, has made it to the final, and all of those finals, he's won almost all of them except for the first one.
Yes. The worst result was runner-up, was the first season that he made his debut, and that game, that final, he failed against Wolves.
I think that when you look at the reasons why this game was so difficult for the Wolves, mostly it's because Track, that's so you was targeted so easily. Took the stages.
kembali ke tempat di mana mimpi
Pertempuran makhluk agung.
Right? Like when Chun when they have that my shit annoying, they are very aggressive. They like to just
kamu berada di Disney. Cinta dan perang membutuhkan keberanian. Meski berubah wujud. ini aku harus semangat. Hai. Ayo cepat menangkan. Aku mau pulang ketemu bebekku. First blood. Musuh telah tereliminasi. Double kill. Nice. Cinta bisa dipelajari, tapi sulit untuk dipahami. Saatnya ngerasain terbang. Hai. Kamu tidak sendirian. Hai. Keajaiban itu ada. Ayo cepat menangkan. Aku mau pulang ketemu bebekku. Oh, bintang jatuh. Ultimate Duel. Balita, maju!
Kamu berhasil mengeliminasi musuh.
Hari ini aku harus semangat. Saatnya ngerasain terbang. Kamu tidak sendirian. Musuh telah tereliminasi. Hai. Cinta bisa dipelajari, tapi sulit untuk dipahami. Hai. Timmu berhasil menghancurkan tower. Saatnya ngerasain terbang. Angin, dengar panggilanku. Oh, bintang jatuh, dengarkan doaku. Musuh telah tereliminasi. Saatnya ngerasain terbang.
Kamu berhasil mengeliminasi musuh doang.
Keajaiban itu ada. rahasia. Musuh tereliminasi. Hidup lagi. Timmu berhasil menghancurkan tower. Musuh telah tereliminasi. Ayo cepat menangkan. Aku mau pulang ketemu bebekku. Timmu berhasil menghancurkan tower. Saatnya ngerasain beban. Kamu tidak sendirian. Musuh telah tereliminasi.
Rasanya seperti melawan bocil.
Cinta bisa dipelajari, tapi sulit untuk dipahami. Hari ini aku harus semangat.
是什么模样？走过山水一程梦一场。那迎风呐喊的海港，要多久多久才会旅行？冒险的人是否会赶上？终极璀璨一场谁收藏？那深埋心底的愿望，要多久多久才会登场？沿途一闪一凝跌撞的时光，忍痛唤醒不回头的也是梦，就这样一路曲折。